Welcome back. This is David Tierney. I'm a web designer and developer, and I've been putting together a series of video tutorials on how to work with your WordPress website. This video is going to be about how to add a new page to your website. So I'm starting out here on the front end of my website, and you can see because I've got these options at the top, I'm logged into my website so that I can easily navigate back and forth between my admin and the front of my website. And I wanted to start here because I wanted to show you currently in this sample website I created for these tutorials. I've got a home page, an about page. Under about page I've got two sub pages. I've got a blog page, and I've got another page called My Services. So let's pretend that I want to add a sub page to My Services called Design Services. Talk about my web design services. So I'm going to go back to the, actually from here I can go to Add New and click on Page, but I want to go through the dashboard only because I want to show you how to get there from within your admin. So here we are, we're in the dashboard, which is where you would go if you first logged in to your admin area, and then we would go over here and click on the down arrow for Pages and click Add New. Either way, it's very simple. Here we are to the Add New page. I'm going to call this web page, I'm going to give it a title, and you can see it actually says Enter Title here, so you're prompted. Design Services. And if you notice, when we did the tutorial on editing a page, if you viewed that, there was a permalink down below here. It isn't here yet because the WordPress admin is going to create the permalink based on the name of the new page we're creating, and it creates it once we move on from entering the title. So I'm going to put the cursor here in the content area, and immediately it creates a permalink, which a permalink is the full website address to the particular page we're at. This WordPress install is in the subpage design gallery of this domain name, and so it's created a page called Design Services, and it made it all the character, all the letters are lowercase, and it put a dash where there's a space, which it will do in all cases, and that's how it will create the name. And you can edit that if you want. I could call it whatever I wanted, just edit there and hit OK, but I'm not going to. So here's some text for my new page. And from here we could just simply publish, and it would be added, but it would be added to the website at the top level of navigation, and it would be added in the admin area on our list of pages, again at the top level. And I want to add it as a sub page to my services, to my website services. So I'm going to go to Page Attributes, to Parent, and it says no parent by default, which means that you'd be adding this page to the top level of your navigation. I'm going to click the arrow, and these are a list of all the other pages that exist on the website now, and so I'm going to select My Services, so that this page now has My Services as its parent page, which makes this a child page of My Services, or a sub-page of My Services. I can hit Publish here if I want, and I will in a second. But before I do that, I wanted to point out that I could save it as a draft. If I did save it as a draft, it wouldn't publish it live to the public-facing website. It would just save it in the admin area. I could leave, I could log out, go away, come back another day, log in, and it would still have this page for me to continue to work on, but it wouldn't be published. And you can also hit Preview, and it will allow you to see the web page as if it were live on the website, but since it's not live and hasn't been published, you wouldn't be able to see it otherwise. So at this point I'm going to click Publish, and you'll notice after I click Publish, it will say, the blue button will change from Publish to Update, and it will always be Update from now on because it's already been published. And we'll see also now, because I've made this page a sub-page of My Services, that it's gone ahead and changed the permalink. So now that this page is located in Design Gallery / My Services / Design Services, and this is because I've set my permalinks to specifically show the pathway to the page, and you can change your permalinks over here in Settings, Permalinks, and you can adjust how you want your permalinks to look. The permalinks is simply how your page is structured within the website URL to show the page. So it could be structured to say page number and to give a page number, but I like using the name of the page. What else we want to do when we're creating a page, even though that's really, for the most part, that's mostly what you'll do. We could choose a template for the page. A template allows us to maybe choose a page template that might be a full width template that doesn't have any sidebars, or to pick a template that has a sidebar on the left side, or that has a particular layout that would fit this type. So if it's design services, I might want to have a portfolio of images, so I might pick a template, a page template that might be oriented around a portfolio. The templates will be specific to the theme or the template, the overall template of your website's design, so you will be restricted to that, and you should be able to find in the documentation for that theme or template just what page templates you have offered. The rest of the options here I talked about when in the video tutorial on how to edit a page, so I'm not going to go into the rest of them. What I am going to talk about is how specifying your parent page will show up within your website admin, and how that may affect how the page shows up on your website. So if we click on all pages now, we will see that we now have our design services page, and it's shown as a subpage of my services. In this way, it's indented, has this little dash. By default, if we go to the website as of WordPress 3.0, which is the most recent version of WordPress, this page isn't going to show up on the website because they've created a new function within WordPress that allows you to have more control over your menus. And so I'm going to go to Appearance Menus, which we can also find Appearance Menus here. And now I'm going to add that page to the website's menu structure by clicking on Pages here, the list of pages. I click on the right side to expand down our options, and we can see here's our new page, Design Services, and it's shown in its hierarchy. And I'm going to click on that page name and hit Add to Menu, and it's going to add it down the bottom here. And now I can move this into place wherever I want. Since I want it underneath my services, it's already there. I just want to pull it over to the right to indent it to indicate that I want it to be a sub-page of my services. Now I'm going to hit Save Menu, and now if I were to go to my website, there's the page. And if we click on it, we'll go there, and here we are, Design Services, some text for my new page. It also shows up here in the sidebar where I've created a navigation. It shows up again in that same way. So in creating a page, in summary, from within your dashboard, you're simply going to click on Add New, give it a title, put your content in here, select a parent if you want to make it a subpage, template if you want to change the template. Oftentimes you might just stay with the default template. Hit the Publish button, and then if I wanted to show up, and likely I would want it to show up in the navigation for the website, I would go to Menus, I would go to this Pages box, expand it out, find the page that I want, click it, click Add to Menu. It'll put it down here at the bottom of the list of menus, and then move that menu into place where I want it to be and in relationship, and then hit Save Menus. As for more information on menus, you can watch the video that I had created that's in this playlist, in this series, about how to work with menus. And to learn more about the characteristics of editing your page once you've added it, go to the video tutorial on editing a page or a post. Thank you very much. And final note, if you look in the notes for this video on YouTube, you'll see two links, one to the full playlist of all of these tutorials, and also a link to a blog, series of blog posts that has text and images providing additional information about how to edit and work with a WordPress website. Thanks very much.